Welcome to my December 2020 horoscope series. This month is going to be absolutely historical in nature. We are experiencing an astrological event which only occurs every 20 years, and that is the Great Conjunction between Jupiter and Saturn. Now, what's special about this particular Great Conjunction is that we haven't had one in the sign of Aquarius in over 600 years. Guys, please watch my horoscope videos for your ascendant, sun, and moon sign, because this is really going to set the tone for the next 2 decades. Everyone will be affected, but the signs who will see the most monumental and cataclysmic changes are Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. Without further ado, let's dive straight in. Hi Gemini, welcome to your December 2020 horoscope. The month kicks off with Mercury entering the sign of Sagittarius, and that is in your 7th house. So you'll find that between the 1st of December through to the 3rd week of December, you could be having a lot of communication with your spouse, your life partner, or your business partner if you have one. On another level, your life partner could simply be really busy at this time. They might have to travel interstate for work or spend a weekend or even a week away. They could simply just, be on the phone all the time or be answering a whole lot of emails. In any case, it's a busy time for your partner, whether that's at work or in your relationship as a couple. Now, if you work in sales, if you work as a psychologist or a therapist or a one-on-one consultant in any way, shape, or form, you could have a huge influx in clients over the next 3 weeks. And if you're in sales, there's definitely going to be a lot of transactions and deals done over the course of this 3-week period. Now, on the 14th or the 15th of December, depending where you live in the world, we have a new moon total solar eclipse in the sign of Sagittarius. It's at 23 degrees. It's conjunct Mercury and the South Node, and it's also square Neptune at 18 degrees in your 10th house. Translation: a new moon total solar eclipse will see a new beginning which is fated in nature, and this will occur within 3 to 6 months of the date of the new moon eclipse. So let's say by the end of May 2021, you may experience one or more of the following: a marriage proposal. You could actually get married within the 6 months. Maybe it's not just a proposal. Some of you Geminis will definitely be getting married between now and May. You could even have a new business partner proposal, whether that's someone approaching you and asking you to be their business partner, or you could be the one asking someone else. And this person could either be of a totally different cultural background to you, or they could actually live abroad. Some of you might be relocating for your partner's work to another country, and it doesn't necessarily have to be indefinitely, but in any case, if you are relocating abroad, it will be for, I would say, more than 1 year at the very least. Now, on a totally different level, some of you could be severing ties in a marriage or with a life partner, or even with a business partner. Now, the reason that I say that is because Mercury rules contracts, and Mercury is involved in this conjunction, this new moon eclipse, I should say. Mercury is not the only thing that rules contracts. The 7th house is also about contracts. The 7th house rules partnerships and relationships, and Mercury being exactly conjunct the South Node can represent a detachment from this contract and squaring Neptune. Neptune is a planet which can represent loss. So again, some of you may be saying goodbye to a relationship, whether it's a marriage, life partner, or a business partner. And, you know, this could result in court proceedings for some of you. For others of you, it's simply, you know, tearing up a contract, especially if it's a business partnership. It doesn't need to go through the court system. Now, on the 15th of December, Venus will be entering the sign of Sagittarius, which again will be in your 7th house. So for those of you who are happily in a relationship or, you know, happily enjoying your business partnership, things will be going well with this partnership or with this marriage. You could also be enjoying close one-on-one friendships, or even your one-on-one client meetings and appointments will go well over the next few weeks. On the 17th of December, Saturn will be entering the sign of Aquarius, and Saturn will remain there until March 2023. Now, on the 19th of December, Jupiter will also be entering the sign of Aquarius, and Jupiter will be there for 1 year. And the last time Jupiter was in Aquarius was 12 years ago. Now, on the 21st of December, we will see the great conjunction between Jupiter and Saturn in the sign of Aquarius. And the last time these two planets were conjunct each other was over 600 years ago. So Gemini, this great conjunction will be setting off a new cycle, a 20-year cycle for you guys. And this is happening in your 9th house. So with Saturn and Jupiter here together in the 9th, it will be basically something that you build towards either becoming a teacher, your higher education. You could be embarking on a journey to become some kind of mentor or professor. And if it's not in the academic world, it could be something that is spiritual or religious in nature. Some of you might be working towards becoming a religious leader, a spiritual leader. Some of you could be working on furthering your career in the law. Some of you might be becoming a judge, or really setting in stone your career in the law system, in the academic world, the spiritual world, the religious world, or even publication if you're a writer, a journalist, or an author, or even travel and import or export. The nature of this great conjunction and how it will affect you really depends on your own personalized chart. But what I can tell you is that Saturn, over the next 2.5 years, will have you working so damn hard on one of those aforementioned areas. And Saturn is a planet, in addition to the Sun, which represents your career. And the 9th house is such a spiritual house. It's a religious house. It's concerned with morals and ethics, and Saturn and Jupiter as planets are considered to be teachers in totally different ways. So Saturn is like the disciplinarian, whereas Jupiter is a kindly, benevolent teacher. So having this great conjunction occur, this monumental astrological event occur in your 9th house, suggests to me that you will be having a total reinvention of your worldviews and what it is that you are contributing to this world and to humanity as a whole. Because Aquarius rules the sign, Aquarius is the sign of the humanitarian. Aquarius is the sign of invention and innovation. And Saturn wants to build and construct and work on the foundations from the bottom up. And Jupiter is about teaching and wealth and abundance and divine knowledge and wisdom. So Gemini, a lot of you will become teachers in some way, shape or form. It doesn't have to be in a modern sense or in a conventional sense or in a contemporary way. It can be a teacher in any way, shape or form. Nonetheless, Gemini, you know, this is going to be trining your first house, and therefore there is a beneficial aspect between this conjunction and your first house. The first house is you. This great conjunction will have an enormous effect on you as a physical person, your overall personality, and your mission and your life's calling. Gemini, you have so much work ahead of you. You do, I do. The next 2.5 years will not be easy, okay? Having Saturn and Saturn transit Capricorn for the last 2.5 years in the 8th house has been painful enough, but the 9th house will be liberating for you, Gemini. This hard work won't seem tiring or burdensome because it will be in alignment with your higher wisdom and with your higher calling. So I don't want you to be scared off by what it is that I'm saying. Now, on the 20th of December, Mercury will be entering the sign of Capricorn. And on the 21st of December, the Sun will be entering Capricorn, which means it's Capricorn season. So over the next 4 weeks from that date, there will be an intense focus on your own psychological workings of your mind, your inner psyche. You'll be thinking about how you can heal yourself, how you can investigate things that are, you know, blocking you emotionally, subconsciously, or psychologically. And this would definitely be a great time to go and see a psychologist, to work through these psychological issues, to have honest, candid discussions with not just a therapist, but with yourself. You know, a lot of you Geminis, you know, I know you like to think things through yourself or talk them through with a friend. Whatever you do, please use this opportunity, this 4-week period, to really bring to light the subconscious issues that you have been ignoring for quite some time. This is a poignant moment in time where you can discover the root of an issue and have a light bulb moment and finally wake up to what it is that's been holding you back. And doing this will actually aid in your working towards, you know, bringing this great conjunction to physical life and manifestation, because Saturn rules both Aquarius and Capricorn. I suspect that December and also January are going to be really groundbreaking and potentially disorienting if you guys are not actually aware of what it is that's going on under the surface. Now, on a totally different note, if you have clients and if you offer services, this could be a very, very busy time for you, Gemini. And certainly if you have a life partner or a spouse, they could be going through a very busy period between mid-December through to mid-January. Oh, actually for the whole month, because Mercury is in the 7th from the beginning. Anyway, the whole month of December, your partner will be very busy at work, and they may get recognized by their boss or someone who is in higher level management and receive some kind of praise or recognition, or maybe even a promotion, which therefore will benefit your mutual resources together. Now, lastly, in the month of December, on the 29th or the 30th, depending where you live in the world, we will have a full moon in Cancer. And this is occurring in your 2nd house, and it's in opposition with Mercury in Capricorn, and it's squaring Uranus in Taurus, which is in your 12th house. So What this means for you, Gemini, is that you could discover something unexpected in relation to your family history. You could actually inherit some kind of family heirloom. It could be passed down to you. Whether it's unexpected or not, I would say it is, because Uranus is involved, but that could be coming to you within 4 weeks from this full moon. So let's say by the end of January, you could receive an inheritance of some way, shape, or form. It doesn't have to be an heirloom. It can be a monetary amount as well. It could be a sum of money. You could actually have an unexpected change to your financial resources, because the 2nd house and the 8th house are both involved in this full moon. So, you know, you could see some kind of unexpected large expense for you and your partner, whether that is your life partner or your business partner. And now for those of you who work in the hotel or spa industry, for those of you who work abroad, for those of you who work in hospitals, in laboratories, in creative studios, if you're a scientist, or in the spiritual industry or community, you know, yoga, astrology, tarot, etc., you could see an unexpected increase in your finances. Well, Gemini, that's all I have for you for the month of December 2020. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content from me, please subscribe to K-Astrology. Enjoy your 2020, Gemini, and I'll see you guys next year.